1, 2. Alright, I think that's good. And if we close this out, and I will turn that down a little bit. Alright. I think we're good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and play some balatro to start us off. And I'm just going to jump right into it. I did win on the blue stake earlier, so I might just go ahead and try to go up to the next stake if possible and try to beat that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try to do a purple stake. I want to try to get the orange stake beaten. I really don't want to play the 2s because that's just not going to get me a lot of points. I'll just try to discard these for now. Just try to go high cards, okay. That's what I was kind of looking for. That's really good, but that's not what I wanted. Especially this early in the game. We really gotta hit that run good on that first hit. Every little bit of dollar makes a difference in this late game with these like different difficulties. Also, whoever checks in, I know nobody's here right now, but I don't think 6s are gonna cut it either, so I'm just gonna throw this way too. I can work with jacks. Aces. That'll for sure get us there. 4 of a kind will get us there. It'd be really nice to buy that right off the bat. So I'm gonna buy the credit card. Buy the egg. Buy that. I mean, that's just going to allow us to make some short-term plays. I feel like we could either do steal or do bonus cards. Hey, how you doing? It is Lathe, right? Not Leith. I wanted to make sure I got that right when you popped in. I figured you were going to pop in today. I think I'm gonna do bonus. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Lathe, yes, okay. I wanted to make sure. I was like, I know he's gonna pop in, so I wanted to make sure I get it right again. It's been a while, especially since I've been streaming. Oh shit, this was a 2-pack, so I can get 2 this time. We'll use a steal on the ace. How's the stream quality look? It's been a little bit since I've streamed, and I got an AMD card, so I'm trying to figure out everything. It might be poopy, it might not, I don't know. Doing the big blind. Kind of have to, but we could just do this to get... Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit extra money in the beginning. Every little bit is gonna help. Because it's saying bitrate is a little bit low, but it's still saying stream status is good. So I might have to play around with the bitrate. Spades are debuff. And we don't really have any jokers to play anything super wild, so we're just gonna have to go for like... I mean, what of our... We have a king and queen and an ace that's enhanced. So we could just try play kings and queens. Might be the move, but we've got a couple nines, so I'll throw those down. Yeah, it's been active though, so shouldn't have been anything like dropping from it. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we did get our enhanced cards. Let's try... Screw it. Well, we need those nines. 2 sevens, we don't really need those. Okay, this is what we wanted. Hopefully that'll be enough. Not sure. No, it's gonna come close though. Thank you very much, Liz. Hopefully it stays back up. I want to make sure that it is a good quality. Like I said, I got that new graphics card. It's not much, but I mean it's double what I had back then. I think I was just pushing it too hard with the graphics card back then, but I've been doing internet speed tests recently. It's been doing a pretty good job, so I'm like, I can maybe try to throw a couple streams here and there. Kind of see what's going on. Okay, that's what we're looking. At least a little 2-pair. Might be close. Yeah, we only got like 40 points, but that's fine. Well, is it fine? Is this gonna be enough to seal this win in? Maybe not. Yeah, we only got a high card here. Ooh, we might be bust. Oh wait, we got a pair. Ooh, is that gonna be enough? I don't even think so. Especially with one of them debuffed. Yeah, that's fine. Spec is 4 GB graphics card, because again, it's a low profile thing. And I mean, it's not a beefy computer, it's just an HP computer that I shelled out. Almost lost one, and then we can deal with spades. So yeah, it's 4 gigs of virtual RAM. I mean, I've got good RAM, it's, you know, 16 gigs of that, so I mean, it can handle a little bit. And the CPU is kind of a beast. It's just, it's not that good, like, graphics-wise, but processing-wise, it can actually handle quite a bit. So, as long as I don't play anything too resource-intensive, and now that I've got an Xbox and a capture card, it's a little bit easier to organize those kind of games, so. That's a really good hand already, but we really need to just get like a full house or... Alright, come on. There we go. We'll do aces over kings. GPU. I can send you the link, hold on. Because I recently picked it up at Micro Center. I had them reserve it for me. But it was the cheapest option for the time being, because like, I have my little brother living with me right now, so we can't spend too much on other things. Like, I was going to buy a PC at some point, but when my GPU burnt out, as you know, I was using the integrated graphics for a little bit, which, don't get me wrong, even this game can handle like integrated graphics, but I still wanted at least a little bit so I can edit and do somewhat of games. So I went and got a AMD card, and you know what, Lath, I'm going to tell you right now, I think this one experience with AMD kind of soured me on AMD cards, because I do not like their software. Like, their software was terrible to me. I did not like it at all. Seems kind of like very backwards and stuff. There we go. I went ahead and put that on there for you in the Discord. But it was only like 90 bucks, which wasn't bad for the time being. Oh, no. This one isn't integrated. The old one. No, I was using integrated graphics for a little while, but that was only for a little bit. Okay, so it immediately looks like we're gonna go towards a full spade suit build. That's fine. You can buy flushes. And sorry, I may be late on like replying sometimes. It's on my right monitor now. Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking too, Lath, and especially because of the price. Like, I was like kind of excited about using it, but when I was using it, I kept on running into issues with the program. And the AMD Pro edition that I was using, the Pro software, it was having issues like recognizing the driver. Like, one version would actually show that it was up to date and show that it was like it had the necessary drivers installed and would automatically install drivers when the updates came out, but the other one wasn't showing any of that. So kind of threw me for a loop. Better than Nvidia until they updated the GUI. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I don't necessarily like, I wasn't like a fanboy of Nvidia before, but that's what I did have. And like, so I think honestly it almost feels like if AMD saw a driver, or like not drivers, but AMD's hardware, if that makes sense, like take their hardware and like give it a little bit of Nvidia's software, because that's what I've gotten so frustrated with. You know what, we should just let our economy build up. We can kind of ride the flushes for a little bit. But I think, oh, damn it, I forgot. We have spades on this boss. I need to fucking remember that more often. This is not going to be good. We need to ditch the 4s. And we need to ditch anything spade related. We have no choice. We only got 3 discards because we're on purple stake. So, really got to play it careful. And I'm almost close to a straight. I could try to do a flush with these, but it's kind of weak. So I mean, we're still in the first here though. NVIDIA GT 1030, yeah, about that. It's not too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna go play something on you know, 1440p or anything like that. Even though my old graphics card had way more crashes. Okay, so there's like no doubt about that. But my old graphics card looked a little bit better, like, and it could just be oh, I missed one. It could just be Rust changing over the years, but as you know, I've played Rust quite a bit, and even I was streaming it there for a couple days, and I was actually doing halfway decent on low graphics and stuff like that. And it handled it fine. I mean, yeah, it crashed every once in a while, and like my game crashed or my computer would totally crash, but it was able to play it, and it was able to kind of stream it, kind of able to handle it for those little bit of time. But like I said, I think I pushed it too much. But I'm gonna play the discard. I gotta this. Now with the new one, I mean, it just looks so bad in Rust, and I only get like max 40 frames. And I mean, I didn't get that many frames beforehand either, but I was also only on 2 gigs, you know what I mean? But even turning it down to potato quality and Rust settings and running it with just what I got, it only does max 40 frames, but it doesn't shut down or anything. The GT series are now obsolete, even abandoning the GTX. That's crazy. So they're making changes, huh? Kind of really had bad plays here. But... So what is like? I'm not too well versed on my GPUs, but like, what's the difference between the GT and the GTX, or is it like the is it how they have like TIs and the normal editions of stuff? I'm bad with keeping up with these terms. RTX or bust now. And don't worry, you probably see me failing and you're like, wow, this guy sucks at balatro, but we're on purple stake, so it's probably going to take a couple runs to actually get us a good engine going. what we really need to hope for is getting one hand on the first one, getting the second one hopefully beaten one hand, and then, I mean, we want to one hand the whole first tier, and that'll give us enough money, and if we get good jokers along the way, then we should be able to get a good engine going. I really want that discard, but I really need a joker, so we're going to try to go for both of this. If I get a good enough joker... Okay, this one could kind of go hard. However, I like full house style, so I might go this. I've never had this before, but each played card with spade suit gives times 1.5 mult and scored. That could kind of rack up pretty crazy, especially in the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Let's see here. Okay, we're just gonna have to try to win all this money right here. If we do a full flush, we should one-shot this. I'm just gonna farm for a couple better cards. Didn't get anything really. Just spades right now. Okay. There we go. TI means Titan. That's basically the upgraded model of the GPUs. Like Samsung has. Oh, okay. Or iPhone has Pro models. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I mean, we're not going to be able to get the basic voucher, so we might as well spend on something. We'll look at this because it's kind of can go hard if we get a couple pairs in there. Go for an Arcana pack. And we're just going to go create a random Joker card. Okay. That was... Oh, yeah, I forgot this one changes at the end of the round. This one, though, is going to be really good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's kind of good because now we can do arts or whatever. And then you start looking at the AMD stuff and it's like 570, 580, stuff like that. Like it sounds so much weaker than the other one, but I don't know. I've liked the actual graphics card itself for a while. Should I go for spades or should I go for hearts? I mean, I guess I can go for either. Let's just discard these two. 1, 2. You know what? Let's go for a pair. And that's gonna hit off of multiple stuff. Oh, that's gonna get us one. That's kind of crazy. So we don't want to... I don't think we really want to hold on to this guy for a long time. But... because now he's on clubs. But whenever this hits up with spades, it's going to do really well. Now... this is the last chance. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's in the next shop. So now we can just save, try to build up a little bit of economy, and try to buy that next round. So we want to do clubs this time. Clubs and spades. So dump all these. And dump these. That's perfect. That's what we kind of want to see.